The Weeknd and Ariana Grande are teaming up. Demi Lovato's got some beef with the frozen yogurt place. And hold on, let me get into all of these men that are trying to get at Miss Kimberly Kardashian, soon to be divorced. We're gonna get into all of that hot goss, all of that tea with me right here in the green chair. Hold on to your edges, cause it's going down.
Manifest, now I'm blessed. Life is sour, then it's sweet, like the lemon with the zest.
Hello. Hi, everybody. My name is Courtney, your homosexual, and welcome to another Kiki with Mimi, home of the green chair chats, home of the hashtag speculation and not confirmation. This is the pop culture Kiki that you have been missing, and if you are watching and it's not live, heck yeah, this is a long show. Although it may be a little bit shorter today. Hi, everybody. I feel like I say that every show, and then the show is like an hour and like 10 minutes long. So if it is short, I'm right. But if it's not short, sorry, not sorry. Shout out to Demi Lovato. Now, hi, everybody. How's it going? If you're new, if you're watching live with me today, please put some green hearts and some crystal balls in the chat. Go on ahead and do that. That's your job. And also part of your job is to tell me where you are watching from, tell me what time it is, and also tell me the best thing that has happened to you since I saw you last. Now, you know, if you've been watching me for a minute, that this is normally a Monday through Friday type of gig, but I'm on this show on Netflix called The Circle, and so I kind of have to stay up and watch those episodes, and then I got errands, and I got press, and I got things I got to film, I got people I got to see, I got DMs I got to finally answer. Y'all, it has been wild this past week. I want to say shout out to my good sis Amanda, already here, up in the cut. Amanda's saying subscribe and smash that damn bell. If this is your first time watching me, if you're like, oh my God, Courtney from The Circle, what does he do? He doesn't own a celebrity gossip site. I don't, and I never said that. This is my home base. This is the Green Chair Chats, a longer pop culture discussion. You get to know a little bit more about me. We talk about our favorite celebrities, and the best part is that if you're watching right now, you're practically my co-host. I like to call y'all the rebels of the revolution, but I feel like y'all come up with y'all own damn names some days. So I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. And let's get into part 2 of Amanda, her phrase, Amanda from Massachusetts, per usual on that daily. Woo! Hey, Amanda. And she's also saying happy 420. Y'all, don't y'all know it's 420? Sure is. Shout out to all the members of the Cannabis Court that are watching today that are indulging responsibly. Shout out to you, and shout out to legalization. Now, hold on. Let me scroll up before y'all start talking about this damn show. I know y'all silly. Amanda! Oh my God, I know Amanda. Amanda saying from the Poconos. Shout out to you, Amanda. I miss you. I hope you're doing well. I hope that you're still spunky, and I hope that you're still giving it to him. Because when we was in high school, Amanda used to give it to him. I know that's right. Amber is saying, happy 420, currently eating a s'mores cookie from Insomnia in Tennessee at 11:14. And Amber, the only reason why I said Tennessee like that, you've heard me say this before, is because of the Girls Room sketch from Amanda's show, where there's like the girl, Sheila's like, I'm Sheila and I'm mean. And then it's like, I like eggs. That's Debbie. And then there was a girl that was like, my name is blah, 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 and I'm from Tennessee. But yeah. Y'all are silly. I see y'all in the chat. I see y'all talking about some things that y'all know damn well I can't talk about for a few more weeks. If you're watching me for the first time today, we have been advised to not really talk too much about the contents of the show, The Circle, live, because they don't want us to ruin the ending, the finale, what have you. So, I mean, I see y'all, and what I will say is, don't miss the next few episodes. That's what I'm going to say. Lydia saying, hi, Courtney, your girl from the UK. Lydia, can I tell you, it is so good to be able to finally say, I miss the UK so badly. I don't think you guys understand. I am such an antisocial, quiet, wrap myself up in the blanket, Hillary Duff, come clean, let the rain fall down and wake my dreams ass bitch that when I went to Manchester and I was there for however many weeks, a month, some change, 2 months, that was the worst because I didn't have social media, but also the best because it rained every day. That's my favorite kind of weather. They put me up in this beautiful apartment. So I just was up on the couch, girl, rolled up in a nice little blanket moment, y'all. Watching Married to Medicine and The Circle season 2. Because you gotta be in the UK to watch it. I'm over here just like giving y'all all this extra information that y'all do not care about. Mika's here. Oh, I see y'all. 901 Erica saying Mika's here. Is Mika here? Mika, I don't see your comment just yet. But keep writing in the chat so that I can put you up on the screen and say hi to you. And shout out to everyone from Nebraska. We have a lot that we're going to get into today, y'all. I promise this will be a little bit more of a regular show. I know things have been a little bit wonky. We've got Real Housewives news. Y'all know it's Tuesday. And if I'm not here on Monday, you already know Tuesday. We're going to get into that Real Housewives of Atlanta finale. Yes, we are going to talk about Demi and her yogurt shop beef, her yogurt shop troubles, her yogurt shop battle, if you will. Very strange story. I kind of want to talk to you guys about that and see what you guys are thinking. I want to say shout out to Cass. Have a wonderful day, Courtney. Listen, any day that y'all are here and y'all are writing in the chat, truly no BS, y'all. It really is a wonderful day. So I'm just glad that you guys still participate, even though things in the schedule are a little all over the place. Y'all rung the bell, y'all checked the community tab, y'all knew I was gonna be here, and for that, I am grateful. I am grateful. Should we take a celebratory sip? Can we do that? Yeah, hold on. Let me get my mug together. Hold on. My future is calling, and I must go. I ain't going just yet. But we've got good things coming up. Loa, I see you. I see you. I see you, Loa. Loa's saying RHOA, yes. Thank you so much, you guys. I don't think you guys understand how nervous I was to talk about Real Housewives on my platform because it had always been like not reality TV show based. It's always been like celebrities, but reality TV really is my life. And Real Housewives is really like, that's my comfort show. Like, I know some people are like, I don't sleep with the TV on. I'm the awful person that sleeps with the TV on. My friends know it when we go on vacation. I'm the person that's like, can we just put on Hulu and put on Real Housewives of Atlanta season 3, episode 4, please? Can you just fast forward to the scene where Candy gets out of the, like, I'm very much that person. So thank you guys for enjoying Real Housewives and allowing me to geek out, at least for one part of the whole entire show. Alrighty, you guys. I won't waste no more of your time. I do want to bring up a story that wasn't going to go up on the script, but I feel the need to discuss. This is a little bit of a let me tell you about it, and then after the show, go on ahead and do your homework and then like tweet me about it. Tweet me about it because I really need to know your opinion. Now, you guys know that I love Saweetie, right? Y'all know I'm a big Saweetie fan. We spoke about her when it came to her breakup with Quavo. You guys know that I root for her. She's the young lady that she loves a good sample. You know what I mean? I love Miss Saweetie. Oh, I see you, Mika. Mika saying, hi, Courtney and the family. Hey, Mika. Hey, girl. Shout out everybody in Nebraska. Most importantly, our good sis, Mika. Now, recently on the show, I told you guys about this Triller fight performance, concert, club. I think it was like Jake Paul fighting somebody. And there were going to be a whole bunch of people there, like Doja Cat, Saweetie, Snoop Dogg. I think E40 was there as well. If you guys were there that day. I spoke about it briefly. Then all of a sudden, because I have been a little busy, all of a sudden I opened up my Twitter recently, and then I saw Saweetie being dragged. And well, let me be honest. It had been a little bit of a moment since I had seen Saweetie getting dragged, and I couldn't understand why. So then I saw everyone talking about this Saweetie performance, the Saweetie performance, the Saweetie performance. You guys, I went and I checked out the Saweetie performance, and I want to ask you this. This is the question, right? Do you, first of all, let me explain the performance. She went through like a medley of her hits, right? And she danced, she twirled, she gave us a little something on the floor. but she wasn't really singing. I don't think her microphone was on. And y'all know I love her. The stage, she wasn't giving. Oh, I feel awful that I just said that. She wasn't giving. She wasn't giving, y'all. Y'all know I wouldn't lie to y'all. She wasn't giving. It was lacking in life, stage presence. It's almost kind of like, y'all, when you make a recipe, you ever try to make something, because y'all know I can't cook. You ever try to make something and then you just don't have something in the recipe, and then when you get the dish, it's like, well, what's missing? Or it's too much water. Or where's the sugar in the Kool-Aid, right? The performance was not a good performance. And I keep seeing the conversation of, well, Saweetie's only made it this far because she's pretty. And I disagree. What do you guys think? Do you think that Saweetie is as famous as she is because she's pretty? Or do you believe that there is a level of talent and skill there that has helped get her to where she is today? Let me know. Let me know what you think, because I see a lot of people, and y'all know y'all see me on TV at this point, say I love this woman, Cassie, but a lot of people comparing Saweetie to Cassie, saying like, well, Cassie was just a pretty face, which you already know me and you was still a vibe, and so was King of Hearts, period. But people are saying that she's only able to have these kinds of opportunities because she's so beautiful. Some people even would argue to say that Saweetie is more of an influencer or a model that happens to rap versus the other way around. What do you think? I don't know. Amber is saying, I love Saweetie. She's a vibe. And Mr. Makeshift is saying, Saweetie actually has talent. So, and listen, I agree. I think that Saweetie has talent. I have seen Saweetie rap for, who was that video I saw her? I think I saw her rap for like Big Sean or something like that. It was like an older video. And like, you kind of see the foundation there. I don't know. I think that, to be honest, right? I cannot accept this performance from Saweetie. This is like when you talk to your kid and like your kid is really smart, but the homework handwriting just wasn't right or something like that. Love Saweetie, will still support Saweetie. That performance was not good. I can't sit up here and tell y'all, go watch that, y'all, because Saweetie was doing that. I think there comes a point where, for me, I would rather y'all rap. I would rather y'all stand in one spot and rap than lip sync and not be able to entertain, if that makes sense, right? Because we have lots of rappers like can't dance. Like, you know what I mean? You're not seeing 50 Cent on the stage doing like a moonwalk. You're not seeing, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, a little jig here or there, but they're not going these full out performances. I feel like it's now becoming like the weird standard for like the female rappers to like bust out a whole entire like Rockette Thanksgiving parade like choreography, and it's like, if you're not a dancer, don't dance. If you're a rap. But that's just me. I could go on and on and on and on and on about female rap and what I think they need to do, but my opinion don't matter. I'm just a gay man in a chair. What you saying, Keisha? Keisha said, I think that she herself relies on her beauty. She doesn't put in the work to be excellent. Keisha, I agree. You know what it says? You know what it said to me, you guys? For those of y'all that haven't seen the performance, it almost kind of gave me rehearsal. Like she was still in the rehearsal, but it was taped and we all got to see it. That's what it reminds me. What you saying, Wesley? Wesley's saying pretty helps, but talent is the main ingredient for a sustainable career. And you know what? I agree, Wesley. Pretty can get you in the door, right? Hot can get you in the door if you're a man, right? Attractiveness can get you in the door, but what is going to keep the door open, right? You don't want to just be in the door with your foot just there. You want to be able to say, you, bam, kick the door. Oh, y'all saw my good leg? Bam, kick the good. I know y'all be forgetting I got a lower half. Now that I'm on TV, y'all be like, oh man, look at Courtney and that fat ass. I told you. Anyway, about to have me act up today. But I agree. I think that Saweetie's talented, but I think that she needs to work a little bit more on her performances. Otherwise, the music, it's got to be in the middle, right? The music has got to be as good as the performance, or you've got to dumb the performance down so that you're able to do it live. Because in the same performance, y'all, Doja Cat, remember she got the song with Doja Cat. Doja Cat left me bald off just singing the chorus. Now my best friend, She a real bad bitch. Microphone was on too. How you go from Doja Cat in the Ring, microphone on, and you go to Saweetie and all this hair and her microphone's not on? It's okay. It's okay, because I know that she will learn from this. She will learn from this. She will grow from this. And this is also not me tearing her down, because y'all know I root for her. I think that she needs a big music video moment. And then after the big music video moment, then she's got to attack us one more time at the end of the summer at the VMAs. Now, Saweetie's the businesswoman. I'm sure she's already got this cranking in her mind because they eating her up online. Saweetie, please let this be your plan, because we're rooting for you, girl. Now, y'all said 15 minutes of Saweetie, bitch. Next. Anyway, let's talk about, because she wasn't even on the script like that. But I had to get that off my chest. It was really, I had to make the asset just in case. I wasn't sure. But it was on my chest, so I needed to get that off my chest. I hope y'all don't mind. Now, let's put our blinker on and get off to Peach Exit, because we're talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And you guys know that this is my show. The season finale was on Sunday. And to be honest, you guys, it wasn't it. It wasn't it. Now, during Sunday night's episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, we already know this ferocious pair of LaToya and Drew Sidora. They went head to head at Cynthia Bailey's Friendsmas White Elephant holiday party. Now, Drew once again accused LaToya of this "you slept with the prophet," situation, which I think is very strange. And LaToya, who is also in the process of getting a divorce. So I don't really see what the big deal is, if she really slept with the prophet or not. But maybe I'm missing something. Now, at the end of the episode, LaToya grabbed the wig that Drew had brought as a gift and threw it at her. And then it sort of became like this wannabe Love and Hip Hop almost altercation. Hold me back, don't hold me back. I don't know, you guys. I feel like even though this was made to be like a big moment for the season finale, the season finale itself was pretty undynamic. Like this wig, it was a talking point throughout the season with, LaToya making fun of Drew's hair and LaToya basically just making fun of Drew, period, to be honest. And it just sort of seemed like the season ran out of steam for me. And it's a little sad. Here's the thing. Real Housewives of Atlanta, to me, needs a rebrand. This happened on Real Housewives of New York. This is a spoiler, but not really. In Real Housewives of New York, it kind of started off with one crew. And then if you start watching from the beginning, you will realize that Real Housewives of New York, she gets real stale real quick. And then what Miss Andy did was Andy said, okay, well, we're going to keep like 2 or 3 of y'all, and the rest of y'all find new work. And then we got like the newer housewives, and those housewives, to me, from what I've seen, because I'm not all the way caught up on Miss New York. I'm only a couple seasons behind, like 2 or 3. From what I've seen, the girls that they replaced, the other ones with have been the girl, and they have stayed on consecutive seasons. It kind of revived the series for me. And I think that needs to happen with Atlanta. I think that we need to keep a few of our OGs. And I think that we need to promote Miss Marlo Hampton, because Marlo came on Holly Scoop and said she wanted a peach. So this conversation of Marlo doesn't want a peach is like blowing my mind. I think we need to include Miss Fallon, because Miss Fallon, she's going to get the party started. She runs and grabs golf clubs, and she lives very lavish with the husband. Yes, that's a real housewife. There needs to be a shakeup. If you do watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, whether you're watching live or after, tell me who your favorite Real Housewife of Atlanta is. And if you don't watch, just check it out. Lydia is saying, we need a new something from the show to stand out. And I agree. I feel like the show gets stale when it's the same women doing the same stories over and over and over again. Because let's keep it real, you guys. If you don't watch, Real Housewives is a platform for wealthy women to promote their businesses on. If they happen to get into some drama along the way, great. But if not, they're probably fine. But it needs something. It needs something fresh. I know that they're trying to get this younger audience, and I personally feel like that's why we have LaToya, because LaToya is from like the YouTube kind of generation. Like for those of us that have been on YouTube for years, we kind of were aware of LaToya. So I feel that way with her and Drew and Fallon. They're all of these young women trying to draw in this younger audience, but I don't know. The show is still missing something to me. I don't know. Keisha is saying, is this Drew's first season? Yes, Keisha, yes. It is to my knowledge that both Drew and LaToya had been sort of in talks with the show for a couple of seasons now. And it just so happens that, you know, when the cards fall, now they have an opportunity to be on the show. It should be noted that LaToya was going to receive a peach, but I believe her ex-husband, or her husband that she's trying to be separated from, he wouldn't sign off on allowing the children to be on camera. Remember I told you guys that about Sutton? How if your husband don't sign off on all the paperwork saying that our children can be on camera, you don't get the housewife check, right? And I watched another YouTube video for those of y'all that are really in the know, or if you're really one of the girls, you know about Miss Funky Dineva. And Funky Dineva is a legend in the commentary community. And they made a video about how LaToya, allegedly, speculation not confirmation, is only making $1,000 per episode that she's on to be a friend of the show, to create all of that drama. I mean, you guys, if you haven't seen it, LaToya just comes in like, oh, you look like someone that would marry a 60-year-old man. And oh yeah, her wig looks like an animal. And she comes in hot, and to be doing all of that for only $1,000 an episode. How much do y'all need to be paid to be on reality TV and stir it up? Let's do that. How much money would it take for you to be on reality TV, show your some of your life, and come on in and just stir up and start drama? How much would you say, okay, Bravo, pay me this per episode? Let me know, and I'll sit to that. I'm kind of curious because I feel like there are a lot more people out there that would do anything for money in reality TV than we think, you know? 901 Erica is saying, I do it, LOL. Listen, I mean, for $1,000, it sounds like a lot, right? But then you guys also think about this, because it's not just Erica shows up, you know, and then Erica get the party started and Erica go home and there's her check. You got to think. You got to plan events sometimes. That costs money. Sometimes cash trip. You got to fly on that. And think about the money just in clothes, right? So you got to have an outfit, something hot for just about every scene, whether you're in the group scene or you going to LaToya house or whatever. You got to have your confessional look. If you're not a girl with money in the bank, that confessional gown might run you a couple, you know what I mean? The costume jewelry, hair, glam. So is the $1,000? I think LaToya needs some more money off of that. That's just me speaking outside the box. I know I ain't been in reality TV, ain't nothing but a week. But I'm just saying, LaToya has come in and she has set it off, whether you like her or not, right? She's come in and she set it off. So I feel like give her that money, right? Let's see what y'all talking about. What you saying, Mr. Makeshift? Mr. Makeshift said, you need to empty the bank account. He said, I need 100,000 G's. Not per episode. He said, I need it. He said, I need the coin. He said, if they really want me in there to stir the pot, they'll have the coin. And you know what? I feel that. Elva is saying 5K. Now, Elva, that's not, listen, Elva, I ain't gonna lie, Elva, you might be like me, because I'm just happy to be on Real Housewives, right? I'm just happy that Andy rang my phone, right? So let's say there's about 13 episodes in Real Housewives in a season. Well, it might be more now. But even if you get, 10 good episodes in, that's a lot of people's yearly salary for the little 6 months that they shoot y'all. I'm just, something to think about. Destiny said $250K an episode. Destiny said, if you want this top tier quality drama, you're going to have to pay me. Laura saying $200K. Oh, y'all saying Bravo. Y'all not going to get me. Keisha said, hold on, I'm dumbfounded. What? That's not enough. Especially if you got money. That's not enough for me and I'm broke. Keisha, I hear you. Antonia is saying $1,000 before or after tax. Now, Antonia, I ain't going to lie. I'm not sure. But would y'all do it if it was before the taxes? You come out there with a little $700. Imagine that. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Loa is saying, nope. I would straight come like Denise Richards did. Jeans and a t-shirt. Yup. Loa, listen. Y'all see on the circle, y'all? I ain't had nothing but was in these dressers. Now, let me be honest. I did have to overnight a few things, but a little. I ain't got no money. I'm poor. I said, we gonna go with these regular ass clothes that y'all see me in every day. I'm sorry, y'all. Once that $1,000 came out there, shout out to Funky Dineva, a legend, an icon in these streets. Once that $1,000 came out, I was like, damn, to start the party like that. Now, real quick before we move on, LaToya stirred up the drama this season. I will give her that. There could be the possibility, you guys, that because she did such a good job at the content aspect and giving the drama, that they pay her a lot more the next season. Maybe the ex-husband will sign off so that she could hold the peach, although there is drama there, and I can't even get into that with her and the ex-husband, but maybe he'll sign off and she'll be able to hold that peach. I mean, I remember that there were some people rubbed the wrong way when Kenya Moore came onto the show, and she came and stirred it up, and now look, she's one of the fan favorites. We'll have to see. You guys, I done talked for God knows how long about Real Housewives. Thank you. I love you. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about Addison Rae. Because I'm not going to drag her today. No, we not. But let me tell you something. She had to come out and speak on her name because the people are speculating that she's dating somebody. It is Jack Harlow. She had to clarify her relationship status with one simple message. What do y'all think that message is? Do you think that Addison Rae is dating Jack Harlow? I personally was surprised when I came across this story because I hadn't heard of any inklings about Addison Rae dating anyone outside of the Bryce Hall stuff, which Bryce Hall, he's in trouble with this restaurant, y'all, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just here to let you guys know that Addison Rae is, let's get a drum roll, not dating Jack Harlow. She tweeted, "I'm single." And there were people that felt like they were dating because they were seen, well, supposedly, they thought they saw her with Jack Harlow and her manicure. I guess she had a red manicure and he was seen with someone also with a red manicure. And they were like, oh, is Addison and Jack Harlow dating? But I mean, this also was at that Triller fight thing that Saweetie was at, and there were lots of celebrities there. So, I mean, it could have just been two friends hanging out. I don't know. It also didn't help that Bryce was like out there tweeting, like making it seem as though she was with him or like she cheated on him with Jack Harlow. It's all dramatic TikTok nonsense, right? Wesley said, she said, obsessed featuring Jack Harlow coming this Friday. Listen, Wesley, hold on. Now, Wesley, hold on. You got me ready to dig into the trunk. Now, hold on, Wesley. Because what if they did all of this, right, to start the conversation, Addison come out and say, I'm single, and then boom, here we go. Me too, featuring Jack Harlow. You're on to something. I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility. Loa is saying seen together does not equal dating. Poor kids can't even have friends. I know that's right, Loa. Speak on it. It really was a thing. Or else I wouldn't have put it in the script. I promise. People were freaking out over Addison Rae and Jack Harlow. When maybe she could have been trying to get that verse. Okay, Jack Harlow is very, very hot right now. I don't think that anything is up with them, but I did think it was interesting that the internet was ablaze over Addison Rae and Jack Harlow. Let's move on, you guys, to some good news that I know y'all want. Ariana Grande and The Weeknd are finally feeding us, and it's making me want to put Love Me Harder on repeat, just to keep it real. Now, on Monday, The Weeknd teased what sounds like a remix to his latest hit, Save Your Tears, featuring Ariana. There was an 8-second snippet that was posted on both of their socials. And let me tell you, I am very, very excited. You guys know that I am not the biggest The Weeknd stan, right? But I do enjoy his hits. I feel like when there's a bop from The Weeknd, there's a bop from The Weeknd, and it is either you love it or you don't, or it's like undeniable, you know? I'm very excited by this. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that this is a good idea? Do you guys think that The Weeknd should end this era? Because I've been seeing comments from people saying that they thought that the era was over already, and The Weeknd said nope. Amanda is saying, what you saying, Amanda? Amanda is saying, I'm here for it. Mr. Makeshift said, I'm here for it. Keisha saying that she likes Jack Harlow a lot. Me too. Not y'all saying, oh my God, I'm in the chat. Y'all said, who is Jack Harlow? Y'all better. I'll just say this. Out here on the radio, and I don't listen to the radio often, but sometimes when I'm in the car with my boyfriend and I'm trying to put the aux cord in, Jack Harlow plays out here on the radio, you guys, like every 3 songs. Girl, y'all better. Cass is saying, love both voices, gonna be a smash. I agree. Hold on. Scribbles is saying, it's been dragged out. New era needed. Let me ask you guys this. How long should an artist stay in an era? I think that's a really good question to ask. How long should an artist stay in an era? Should it be 5 singles, 3 singles, 1 single? How long should an era last? And how long should an artist wait in between eras? Because it could be a year, 2 years. Some people put out 2 projects in a year. How long should people wait? Because I feel like if The Weeknd ended his era, right, and put out another album in 4 or 5 months, yes, the demand would be there, but would it be as impactful as The Weeknd taking like a 2.5-year break and doing like a one-off, maybe in between that time to, wet the whistle a little bit? What do y'all think? I don't know. Gremlin is saying it's been a good era. Let him have it. And Gremlin, maybe you feel, and this is just me assuming, or maybe I'm projecting, maybe you feel like because he didn't get the shine from the Grammys, he said, you know what, we're going to show everyone how historic this era is. I don't know. Something to think about it. Amanda is saying, as long as the fans are biting. And I agree. I feel like there have been artists that put out singles like, and before you know it, half of the album is out and then nobody buys the album. I just, Camila. Anyway, Loa is saying, however long the artist needs to put out their art. Good music comes naturally. I agree. Good music does come naturally. And if you feel like, hey, in 6 months, I'm feeling good and strong and confident about this, I need to put it out, then hey, more power to you. Elva is saying, didn't they already collab a while ago? I don't remember the name of the song though. Oh, let me on it. That was a hit. That was a smash. Just would like to reiterate once again, Ariana is one of my artists that I feel like doesn't have a bad album. So shout out to Ariana. Mr. Maysham said, BB Rexa coming May. Who knew? Y'all, shout out to BB Rexa. The reason why I want to say shout out to BB Rexa is because I feel like BB Rexa, I've seen BB Rexa live before, right? And I feel like BB Rexa has been clawing and kicking down doors and she is someone that is just unapologetically herself. Like I can't be mad at her. Support BB Rexa, please. If you're a Rexar, get on her live chat, period. I can't. Oh, So Lele is saying yes, and they did Off the Table. Oh, spoiler alert, not spoiler alert, new information. And feel free to drag me, it's fine. Off the Table is the only song off of Positions that I am not a fan of and that I do skip. It is the only skip for me on Positions. If I'm paying attention. If I'm just letting it play through and I'm doing laundry, I let it play. But if I'm like, oh, I'm listening to Positions, as soon as I might remove it from the queue so that it can just play and skip right on over it. That's just me. That's how I forgot. It wasn't shade. I truly just forgot. Okay, Emily coming in hot. What you saying, Emily? Emily's saying, I mean, are y'all done with Selena's era? She's been on this one longer than him. So I agree, as long as the fans are into it. I agree. If the fans are showing that they're receptive to the era, why just cut it off and be done with it. I agree. Now, Josephina is saying, this is Carla, Josie's daughter. She's getting dental work done, holding her phone while she has headbuds in. Shout her out. She is your biggest fan, and we can't wait for the circle tonight. Hey, Josie. I hope that you're doing well. Shout out to you and your dental work. Shout out to the dentist, too, that's taking care of you today. I can't wait for you to watch the circle. It's going down basement, and I hope that you guys stay tuned and are entertained. Remember, it is hashtag just the game. Thank you for popping in. And thank you, Carla, for doing the good work. Case is here, you're saying, Positions is legit a bedroom album, LOL, just freaky songs. Y'all want to know what I used to do at my old job when I used to pull the stories for work? I don't know how I got into this routine. I would literally pull the stories, but my soundtrack to pull the stories was Positions, like in the weirdest non-sexual way possible. Something about the album just made me feel like, by the time I got to Motive, tell me what's your motive? You be sitting in the chair, what's your motive? Dragging the stories, what's your motive? Doja Cat did that. And I didn't even like Motive when it first came out. And Motive wound up being one of my favorite songs on the album. Maybe Off the Table will grow on me. I'll give that song another shot just for y'all and really try to get into it. Because sometimes you really need to just be in the right headspace for a certain song. I don't know. Courtney is saying, hi, Courtney. Courtney is saying, my husband and me are cheering you on in the circle. Thank you, Courtney. I appreciate you, and appreciate you some more. And I see you, Amanda, saying 122 people in the chat and only 31 likes. What's up? If you're watching right now, how about you give this video a thumbs up? Why not? You're already here. It's fun, and I'm glad that you are here. Bam! Alrighty, you guys. What else we got in the scrizzy script today? We're going to switch gears and get into something that I want to discuss with you guys. And I don't know if you guys have seen it just yet, but let's discuss. So Lil Nas X had been under fire recently for a video that had come out that involved his mother. And I don't want to play the video, to be honest with you guys, just because it made me feel uneasy, and I felt like the person that took the video was exploiting the situation for clout. And that's just my perspective, right? So a video surfaced of Lil Nas X's mother soliciting money with a sign in Atlanta. And a lot of people were coming at him saying like, hey, your mom is on the street. You know, you have all this money, you have all these hits, and how dare you not be out there taking care of your mother. And so he posted a couple of tweets that he did delete. And he said, I hate speaking on my personal life, but y'all niggas don't know how many nights I've cried myself to sleep feeling guilty because nothing I tried would help my mom. Paint me as the bad guy all you want, but at the end of the day, you don't know me outside of this internet shit. And I agree with that. You can feel close to an artist or whoever online, but in the end of the day, you really don't know them. And I also want to follow it up with the statement that Lil Nas X's father wrote on social media. And he wrote, despite what people say, Lil Nas X is the greatest kid a parent can be blessed with. Although his mom is in a struggle with an addiction, she's still a queen, and he goes through great lengths to make sure we're taken care of. Those who have family members and friends dealing with addiction understand that there ain't enough money you can throw at this situation to make it right. I don't usually address personal issues publicly, but felt like this needed to be. Please join us in keeping her in your prayers, and to those out there trying to create a false story, you won't prosper. Hashtag control the narrative. Now, I just want to say that addiction, it is a disease, and I think it is so easy to see a video and point the finger and be like, this young man is not helping his mother out. I think, for me personally, I feel like we knew this about his mother already. And I feel like it was either here or at work, my other job, my ex job, that we spoke about Lil Nas X in a TikTok. He posted a TikTok going through like his life story, and he explained his mother was struggling with addiction or something like that. And you have to understand that you cannot force somebody to get help. You can't, like, what do y'all want him to do? Handcuff his mother and say, here, Try to get yourself clean. Right now, she's battling some demons, and I'm sure that's his mother. In any way possible, he's trying to help her. But of course, there comes a point where you have to put some distance between yourself and the disease so that you can get yourself together, maybe recharge, so that you can go on and help that family member. I don't think that it's right to point the finger and pass judgment because we don't know the full story. And frankly, it's none of our business. You know, I feel like so many people are dealing with addiction. We all know someone or have someone in our family or hear of someone that we're a little bit close to that is dealing with an addiction. And I wish that we would be a little more sensitive to those things, which is why I try to take more of an objective stance when it comes to the Demi stuff, because addiction is a disease. There's really levels to that shit. And you know, if you've ever had someone in your life or a family member that has had an addiction, you know that it goes beyond well, why don't you help? Such an ignorant response. I'm going to jump in the chat and see what y'all are saying. Sorry. Emily is saying, I repeat, you can't force someone to be sober. I agree. Amanda is saying, as a person who lost a loved one from heroin addiction very close to me, might I add, I watched my family belittle him and he ends up dead. I think he should say nothing at all, not belittle her. And Lil Nas X hasn't belittled her at all, ever. So I'm glad that he's not, and I'm sure that he would never. Cass is saying, giving her money won't help her. Sister is an addict. All you can do is support and hope they want to get the help. You can't force someone to get help. They have to want the help. And I agree, Cass. There is 0% doubt in my mind that if Lil Nas X's mom were to get in touch with him and say, hey, I'm ready, he would put her in the most Malibu ass, Kardashian securityed up, down. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that he would. 0. But the addict has to want the help. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. My dad always says it. I'm just saying. So I wanted to tell that story just for those of y'all that maybe are unfamiliar with dealing with someone with an addiction. Be a little kinder to their village, right? Because they're going through things as well because they want to save the person with the disease. Shout out to Lil Nas X and his dad. And his dad for coming out and speaking out on both of them. And 901 Erica is saying, imagine having all the money in the world, but still can't have your mom. That's what I think about. You know what? Me and my mom are so close, y'all. I just couldn't imagine. So that's why I wanted to talk about it. And hug your loved ones today. Send them a text if you can't hug them. Holly agreeing, saying you can't help someone until they're ready for it. And I agree. Woo! Now, let's move in to the rich people news, the other rich people news. Kim, who you dating? Because we want to know. And by we, I mean me, because you know I'm nosy. Now, we know that Kim and Kanye are getting divorced, and I got a little bit of an update on how that's going. A source is speaking out about whether Kim will ever date again. Now, Kim and Kanye are getting along. They have both stayed true to their commitment to make the best situation for the kids, which is what I'm the most interested in, right? She loved being out in Miami and felt like herself again, which is where these photos are from. Kim had this fabulous weekend out in Miami, y'all, and she said, girl, I'm stepping out. It very much was giving me I'm stepping out energy. You guys ever have a friend, and maybe they're the friend that be on and off again with the boy. Maybe you're in high school, maybe you're not. You might be an adult even. They're on and off with this boyfriend, and they always, when they break up, when they're off, they be on Instagram flexing like, back to the old me. And then they're like back together in like 2 weeks. That's very much what Kim was giving me. She was giving me stepping out energy. Now, when it comes to Kim being interested in dating again, an insider told E! News that she doesn't want anything serious anytime soon, but she's been liking connecting with people. Now, Page 6 is reporting that Kim has a ton of people reaching out to her through friends and social media. This source told Page Six, people are reaching out through mutual friends and people that she's worked with to set her up with everyone from royal family members to A-list actors to athletes to billionaire CEOs. People are also trying to reach out to her via DM. Now, the source also says that Kim is not looking for anyone right now and that she's not looking to jump into anything, but is keeping an open mind. And it has also been stated by the source that when Kim does want to start dating again, she wants the relationship to happen organically. So, I mean, I doubt any of her candidates in her DMs would be chosen, but I mean, you never know. The source said the qualities most important to her are someone who values family, is supportive, fun, romantic, enjoys the simple things, and is also hardworking. Someone who values family first and foremost because she's a mom of 4 kids. Now, when it comes to Kanye, Page Six is just reporting that he wants his next relationship to be with an artist and a creative person so they can speak the same language to each other. This isn't funny, but like, who do y'all think these two gonna wind up with? I think that's the question. Right now, this ain't Bravo, but let's just say we're the millionaire matchmaker. Shout out to Miss Patty, right? If you've ever seen on Bravo Millionaire Matchmaker, y'all know I'm a Bravo-holic. Shout out to Miss Patty. If y'all was the millionaire matchmaker, who would you want to put Kim with, and who would you want to put Kanye with? Now, I just want to throw this out there that Azealia Banks has said that she's ready to date Kanye West. That's what she said. Azealia Banks. She said that she wants to date Kanye West. Now, are y'all here for Azealia Banks? Would y'all be here for Mrs. Azealia West? Oh, Keisha said, did you see someone said Azealia Banks for Kanye? Keisha, I'm telling you, she came out and said it, girl. 901 Erica is saying, what you say, 901? 901 Erica said they both need to take some time. She put the period on the end. She said, full stop. She said, Kim and Kanye, you need to have a full stadium of seats because y'all need to mend that broken heart and get back to you before you get back to you and someone else. And I feel that. Y'all saying absolutely not about Mrs. Azealia West. Y'all better stop. She's ready. She's ready, y'all. Lydia is saying, I think she should wait for a while as her and Kanye were in love. I agree. I feel like, how about this? When it comes to Kim dating seriously, like a serious relationship, maybe it might be a good idea to wait. But I mean, she's been in this relationship with Kanye. Kanye's people, right, on his side, they're saying Kim and Kanye, they wasn't speaking the same language, right? Is it wrong, y'all, for Kim to go on a handful of casual dates with someone that's speaking her language? It don't need to be serious, right? Casually, like go out to dinner the same way her and Food God will go out to dinner. Can she go out with some menses? Can she do that? If they looking real nice, can she do that? Let me know, y'all. Y'all might say no, I don't know. Y'all silly. Paige is saying Kanye and Cardi B would be next level. Paige, absolutely not. Respectfully. Wesley is saying Kanye West Banks sounds... I just spilled the coffee. Y'all are best. See what y'all done did? Kanye West Banks sounds nice. No, it does not. Y'all are mess. Wesley said this Hulu show gonna have so much material to dive in. I know that's right. This Hulu show about to be it. This next generation, what is really gonna happen? Kim looking for love. Kendall want a baby. Kylie finally gonna get the farm. Chris gonna come out with the skincare. Chloe gonna keep taking Tristan back. There's a lot to get into. Y'all are silly. See, this is why I talked to y'all, because I knew y'all was gonna be a mess. C Steele is saying, does anyone speak the same language as Kanye? Azealia seems to think so. Azealia seems to think that she's speaking his language. That's what she's thinking. I don't know. Keisha saying Azalea will bury a chicken bone in the backyard with Kanye's name on it. Don't forget she boiled her cat. Now, Keisha, I know what you're getting at, Miss Keisha. And shout out to you, Keisha. Azalea, and this, I feel weird defending her, right? Because, woo, she said some things that are bad in the past, y'all. I don't even want to get into that on today. But it is to my knowledge, as strange as it may sound, that Azalea Banks was boiling her deceased cat so that she could preserve the bones. Like how y'all do the bear and stuff. Like, what y'all call it? Taxidermy? Where like in Pennsylvania, y'all, you could go in somebody's home and like for real, you see the deer head above the fireplace. You see, I swear to God, you could see that. I believe that is what Azalea was trying to do. And if that is what she was trying to do, is that wrong? That she was trying to preserve the kitty? Let me know. Get me together. Let me know. Laura said, ew, WTF. Rich people are effed up. Laura. Laura said, Courtney, you are talking some BS. Now, you know you need to stop. Oh my God, Emily is saying, it's not wrong. The love was gone a while ago. Speaking from experience, and it led me to my now husband. See, Emily, going back to the should Kim start to casually date. It works out for some people. I just am wondering, it had been, and I feel like that the miscommunication with Kanye, that relationship very well could have been deceased so long ago that Kim might be excited to be out there and be social and, give a little coy laugh and not worry about her husband. Mm-hmm. Her husband that was kikiing with Larsa on the phone in the middle of the night. Man, Larsa really came and spilled that tea and sealed her fate. Y'all. Oh, y'all still... Y'all, I be trying to catch up on the chat. I'm crying at y'all reacting to Azalea Banks. And Loa is saying she's a practicing witch and has openly admitted it online. Yes, exactly. Yes, I agree. Now, Christina is saying, just bury the cat or cremate it like a normal person. Listen, everyone has an option, right? You may feel like burying and cremation. Those are options. Other people either take it to a person to do that, to preserve, or Azalea felt like, you know what? I'm gonna do it myself. Her cat, I imagine that's how she felt. Like, it's my cat, I could do it. I'm not doing that, but I don't want to judge her. That's her. Go off, girl. Alrighty, you guys. Before we skedaddle on out of here, you already know we had to talk about Demi. What's going on, Demi? Y'all, did y'all see Demi fight the yogurt shop? Did y'all see it? Y'all, let me explain. Can I explain? Let's get into it. Now, Demi seems to have found herself in the middle of some drama involving yogurt. Now, Demi discussed the feud she sparked with a popular froyo spot in LA here, literally downtown, called The Big Chill, after publicly blasting the small business for seeing all of its sugar-free cookies and other diet foods on the store's counter one day prior. Now, from a lot of perspectives, Demi was slamming the store for carrying diet foods and promoting diet culture, but it doesn't really seem like that was the case for her speaking out. Now, her issue was rather how they labeled everything, and she basically explained how it was triggering to her because she is in recovery from her eating disorder. Now, she says in her apology, now I am very outspoken about the things that I believe in. I understand that sometimes my messaging can lose its meaning when I get emotional. I am human. I am somebody who is just very passionate about what I believe in, and I've lived through enough to know when to speak up for people who don't have a voice. And then she went on to explain why the whole entire ordeal with the snacks struck a nerve. She says, a lot of people who have struggled with anorexia, I myself, froyo was something that I would go to because I was low in calories. It just felt safe to me. I know that people struggle with froyo, with eating disorders, so that's why I'm super sensitive when I walk into a froyo place and I see diet stuff. I'm going to be protective. I'm protective of the little girl inside of me that didn't get that representation at a young age of someone saying all this diet stuff is not okay. You're worth more than that. Before I get into how I feel, do you think that Demi was in the right? Do you think that Demi was in the right? I want to ask y'all that. Do y'all think that Demi was in the right? Yes, Demi. No, Demi. Let me know what you think. She also exchanged messages with the brand, which I thought was interesting. I think the brand was trying to explain that the diet and sugar-free foods were for people with other health issues. And Demi was trying to explain, like, okay, I feel y'all, but it's not labeled that way. So how are people with an eating disorder supposed to know? I think that is what Demi was trying to say. But I feel like, I almost kind of feel like when you have a following, don't you know that all of your fans are gonna go and do what they do? I feel bad for the brand. I don't think that it was intentional. I don't think that they're trying to trigger people with eating disorders. I think that maybe, I don't know, y'all. Mr. Makeshift, I'm trying, Mr. Makeshift, I'm trying. I'm trying to make it make sense because I don't want to drag them. But I was like, when you just like see stuff in the news, and I was like, all right, y'all, I'll get back to that later. When I finally sat down last night to get the show together and I read through and I watched the full video, and I was like, damn, Demi, why you couldn't just leave that one alone? The positive in this, you guys, is that I know I'm going to that froyo place. I know I got to give them some money just because I know what it's like to be on the other end of a celebrity coming at you or making a comment about you or critique, what have you. And I know that it's not pretty and it's not fun at all. So now I want to give them some money. I'm not even gonna lie. Now, what are y'all talking about in the chat? Oh, I see y'all. Oh, y'all said no, Demi. No, Demi. Okay, what you saying? Math logo no. Shout out to Math logo no. I love that. Demi has to understand that we all have triggers, but we learn to live with it. We learn to control our minds and mind our business. Life isn't fair on anyone. I feel that response. I think that maybe Demi was thinking, if it triggered me, it might trigger someone else, so let's try to make a change. Not realizing the shock waves of her making a comment could potentially cause. Y'all are not really on board with this at all. Sandy is saying she is entitled. It was just a perfect example of entitled celebrities always being told they are right even when they are not. Ooh. D Rocks is also saying entitled. She was acting entitled. I get she was triggered, but why make it public and not message the implant directly? She didn't have to shame them publicly. She could have made them aware without bashing. D, I agree. And I'm going to use myself as an example, right? There have been, because y'all know I used to work at like a smoothie place where I've met a lot of our faves, right? Do you know how many times a customer has been upset about me following the rules, but instead of making a scene at the register or like going through the hoopla, and believe me, some customers have gone through the hoopla and wound up looking stupid, they will go and just message my boss at the time directly. They'll say, hey, Matt, Courtney and his stink ass attitude, he tried to charge me for the blah, 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 blah. And then my boss would say, oh no, ma'am, he wasn't being rude. We're just charging for oat milk now because it's hella expensive to get it. So he wasn't overcharging you. You were just being cheap. Like, you know what I mean? There's a way to go about it. I think that if Demi would have had more tact, she could have sent an email. You know what I mean? Sent an email, right? How about this? Here's how we do it, right? Demi could have sent the email, right? They could have hashed it out. Girl, we're not even trying to get at, the people with the eating disorders, whatever. Hashed it out. Demi could have said, girl, this is how you market it, girl, and I'm going to stand behind you. Relabel it, and then what Demi does after that is go to the place, Big Chill Freeze or whatever, and say, so glad we had this conversation. They are helping me in my fight against eating disorders, blah, 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 and their new labeling helps promote blah, 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 blah. And now people with these health conditions can understand that these snacks are for blah, 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 blah. And then it becomes a positive PR moment for not only Demi, but for the brand as well. And the way that she went about it was not only negative PR for her, but initially it turned into negative PR for the brand. And I don't think that was her intent, but that's how it came across. Ugh. Ooh, I got some super chats, I think. I don't want to miss them. Where the super chats at? Am I bugging? Maybe there ain't no super chats, y'all. I do see... Oh, I see 2 super chats from Amanda, but they are not popping up in the chat. I see them, Amanda. Thank you. Please give this video a thumbs up and let me know if you guys agree with what I just said. Do y'all think that my plan was a little bit more tactful, or do you think that Demi should have just zipped her lips and closed her throat up? Y'all know how I like to say. Let me know. What are y'all thinking? Amber said, like, what was her end goal by saying this? I agree, Amber. I don't think, like, when they got the notification that Demi was making these comments about them, where they're supposed to be like, she's right, take down the damn cookies. Let's get new signs quick. Demi Lovato said I don't think that she went, Emily, I think you hit it right on the head. She messed up. And I think that she's aware that she messed up, right? And that's where I feel like, all right, y'all, let's lay off Demi on this one. She realizes that she made a mistake, and going forward, hopefully she won't be without tact when trying to address a brand. Because that's the, I don't know. I feel bad for her, but let's get out of here, you guys. Thank you so much for watching the show today. My name is Courtney Revolution, your homosexual. Don't you forget, another world keeps spinning, and so shall you. Don't forget to watch The Circle tonight. Oh my God, y'all, don't forget to watch it. It's going up at midnight. If you're in the West Coast, if you're in the East Coast, it's going to go up at 3 a.m. You can watch it on Wednesday. Don't worry. But for us, that's the night owls. We're going to be out watching. Don't miss that. Send all kinds of love to all of the players, not just me. Send love to all of them because they all are great. It's not just me on the show. The Circle is not the Courtney. So please show them love, hype them up, like their pictures, look at their Instagram stories. Let's get those numbers up for them. And until I see you guys next, put your mask on, be safe, and know that I love you. I'll see you soon. Mwah! Bye.